The Federal Bureau of Examination Miami Area Office has warned that cryptocurrency ATMs are increasingly being used by scammers as a means of stealing money from their victims. The information was released as part of a public awareness campaign on Pig Massacre rip-offs on October 3. In these scams, con artists pose as long-lost friends or potentially charming acquaintances in order to defraud victims of their money. Crypto ATMs emerging as popular method for the crypto scam payments is basically our topic for today's video. If you are a new viewer, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive more intriguing content like this. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Fraudsters protect their victims by offering what appears to be a real rate of interest to gain their trust, and then a significant amount of current economic investment talks right into the link. The FBI warned that victims of this torturous pig crypto fraud typically have no chance to get their money back in the Public Resolution Declaration and Internet Crime Complaint Center. The FBI recalled saying con artists who actually tricked their victims into moving money using cryptocurrency ATMs, in addition to more widely used methods like bank cable transfers and prepaid cards, keeping in mind. Many victims claim they were directed to make wire transfers to foreign accounts or to purchase significant quantities of the prepaid cards. Another emerging withdrawal method is the use of the cryptocurrencies in cryptocurrency ATMs. Personal losses resulting from these systems range from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. The victims of the Pig Massacre scams were educated through an investment process and also inspired by the fraudsters to pay continuous advances according to the FBI. If victims attempt to misuse their financial investments, they will undoubtedly be informed that they must pay sale tax obligations or additional costs, persuading them to pay more money. Con artists have actually been using crypto ATMs for a long time to pose as members of the federal government, law enforcement officers, or employees of the local power companies in order to convince victims to send them the statements with the intention of paying overdue bills or taxes in order to avoid additional fees. According to information provided by the Coin ATM Radar, the United States is home to about 33,500 automated teller machines that deal in the cryptocurrencies, which represents 87.4% of the total flow of these devices worldwide. America, the Federal Trade Commission issued a warning about the cryptocurrency scams in January, noting that con artists frequently masquerade as prospective charming pals in order to deceive their victims. People have been warned by the FBI to examine the reputation of any kind of the financial investment opportunity offered by these types of people. People have also been warned to be wary of domain names standing for accurate links and legitimate exchanges, as well as refrain from downloading and installing and setting up any applications if the credibility cannot be confirmed. In numerous instances, law enforcement officers in the United States have actually informed of the pig slaughtering and also law frauds. While the authorities might have presumed that the targets were not well reviewed with regard to building or financial investment, this is not constantly the instance. In June, it was asserted that tech-savvy experts from the Silicon Valley were actually tricked by a surge of the pig killing in San Francisco, with several people losing more than $1 million each to this type of fraud. In addition, it was claimed that this type of fraud was perpetrated by several individuals. The fact that cryptocurrency possesses a number of the characteristics that are appealing to con artists may be one factor that helps to explain why the reported losses in 2021 were over 60 times more than they were in 2018. There is no bank or other centralized authority that can identify potentially fraudulent transactions and try to prevent fraud from occurring before it comes. Once a cryptocurrency transfer has been completed, the transaction cannot be undone, and the money cannot be recovered and the vast majority of the people still do not understand how cryptography works. These concerns are not specific to the cryptocurrency transactions, however. They all play into the hands of the con artists. According to some reports, the combination of the social media and the cryptocurrency presents a significant risk for fraud. A little less than half of those who have reported losing cryptocurrency to the scam since 2021 said that it began with an ad, post, or message on one of the social media platforms. During this time period, nearly $4 out of every $10 reported lost to a fraud that originated on the social media was lost in the cryptocurrency, which is a significant amount more than the other payment method. According to these reports, Instagram 32%, Facebook 26%, WhatsApp 9%, and Telegram 7% were the most prominent social media platforms. The majority of the reported cryptocurrency fraud losses that originated on the social media are the result of the investment scams. In point of fact, since 2021, the Federal Trade Commission has received $575 million worth of the reports of the crypto fraud losses related to the bogus investment opportunities. This is significantly more than any other type of fraud. The tales that people tell about these scams paint a picture of a perfect storm, misleading promises of easy money combined with the people's limited understanding and experience of the cryptocurrency. Scam artists in the investment industry will claim they can easily and quickly generate massive returns for their victims. But those investments in cryptocurrency are actually transferred directly to the wallet of a con artist. People state that investment websites and mobile apps enable users to monitor the value of their cryptocurrency, but this information is completely fabricated. Some individuals claim they made a little withdrawal as a test, which was sufficient to persuade them that it was okay to go all in. When they make a genuine attempt to withdraw their funds, they are informed that they need to transfer additional cryptocurrency to cover transaction fees, and they do not receive any of their original funds back. Romance scams come in a distant second to investment scam, with a total of $185 million in reported cryptocurrency losses since 2021. This amounts to nearly 1 in every $3 that was reported to have been lost to a romance scam during this time period. Investment scams are the most common type of scam. Additionally, many of them take an investment slant. People are allegedly impressed by these keyboard Casanovas' riches and refinement, which they claim they have. In a short amount of time, they will casually offer advice on how to begin investing in the cryptocurrencies and assistance with making investments. People who take them up on the offer say what they actually got was a tutorial on how to send cryptocurrency to a con artist. The staggering amount of $10,000 was reported as the median individual loss in the cryptocurrency due to the romance scammers. Following closely behind with $133 million in reported crypto losses since 2021 are scams involving impersonation of the business and government officials. These cons can begin with a text message warning of an allegedly unauthorized purchase made on Amazon, or they can begin with an alarming online pop-up window designed to look like a security warning from the Microsoft. From that point on, individuals are allegedly informed that the fraud is widespread, that their money is at risk. It's possible that the con artists will even get the bank involved to back up their story. People have allegedly been targeted by con artists pretending to be border patrol agents, telling them that their bank accounts will be frozen as part of an investigation into the distribution of illegal drugs. People have reported that these so-called agents direct them to take out cash and feed it into a crypto ATM. These scammers tell people that the only way to protect their money is to invest it in the cryptocurrency. The agent then sends a QR code and instructs the customer to present it to the camera on the ATM. However, the wallet address of the con artist is included within that QR code, After the machine has scanned it, they will no longer have access to their cash. When composed to the people older ages, those between the ages of 20 and 49 were more than 3 times as likely to have reported losing cryptocurrency to a scammer. According to some reports, adults in their 30s are the demographic that's been impacted the hardest, with 35% of their reported fraud losses in cryptocurrency occurring 2021. However, the median individual loss that's been observed has a tendency to increase with age, reaching a maximum of $11,708 for those in their 70s. The time has passed, and we sincerely hope you enjoyed today's content. Please share your favorite section in the comments before leaving.